All right, good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, November 30th, 2021, the last day of November. And as some of you may be able to tell or may not be able to tell, this is a little bit of a rushed video tonight. I'm just filming this on my phone, actually. It's a work night. It's kind of late, and don't really want to make a video, but I just want to get this over with and kind of update you guys with what's going on here. So I'm going to try to make this as short as I can, short and sweet, and get right to the point. So what you guys are looking at right now was pretty obvious, but starting off to the left here, this is my old Simplex 4010. You guys have been seeing this in my videos for almost the past 3 years that I've owned it, even though I haven't been making a lot of fire alarm videos for reasons mentioned in the previous videos. I've had this panel almost 3 years. This has been my daily driver, if you want to call it that. And it's just an awesome panel. But I have put it off to the side here, and taking its place is my new 4010 that I removed from the school demolition up in Cary, Illinois. So this is going to be my new 4010. This one is off to the side right now. I apologize for the mess as well. I know it's a huge mess. I'm working on something right now, which I'm about to show you guys. And plus the fire alarm stuff, believe it or not, I still got my 4005 right here, and my annunciator panels over there, and my whole collection is over there. I haven't had a whole lot of time to work with this stuff. I've just been busy with life and work, and just, you know, some of it's been great, some of it's been rough, but I've been so busy, and this hasn't been a top priority. So everything's just kind of a big mess right now. But I want to show you guys what I'm working on, and some of you, I don't think I shared this on my social media pages on Facebook or Instagram, but if any of you are in the, specifically in the Fire Alarm Enthusiast Facebook group, then some of you might have seen my last post on there, which interested a lot of people, and caused a lot of questions. Some of you are in that group, I'm sure, and might have seen it already, so you already know what I'm about to show you. But here we go. Ta-da. Well, that's interesting, huh? A Third Simplex 4010. A lot of you, I posted a picture of all three of these panels together, and a lot of you asked, what the heck is going on here? I think that was my caption or something. What the heck is going on here? And a lot of people took guesses as to what's going on. And to be honest, in this video, I'm not really going to say what's going on. But I will show you guys my newest Simplex 4010 and tell a little bit of a story. So I bought this last month. I believe actually just about a month ago. And this panel was posted onto Facebook Marketplace, and you're going to call me crazy, but I actually drove, actually it was my girlfriend and I was going to make the trip myself, but she, who has a much newer and lower mileage vehicle, and I made the trip. She volunteered to take me there, actually, which was very nice. So I didn't have to drive there myself. I did get a car, for those of you who, well, actually, I haven't told any of you guys. I bought a car to supplement my old Ford F-150, which I still have, but I bought a very nice used car, which I'll show in a different video. Nice old Pontiac vibe. But I did not take that. My girlfriend and I drove out there in her nice newer Kia. And I haven't even told you guys where we drove. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired tonight. I'm just kind of zoning out. We drove, I believe it was 5 hours one way to Clive, Iowa. Clive is pretty much just outside of West Des Moines, Iowa, kind of toward the middle of the state. Got on the road at like 5:30 in the morning, and didn't get home until like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. Drove all the way to basically to West Des Moines, Iowa, for the sole purpose of buying this Simplex 4010. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already. I probably did, but I paid $275 for this panel. The story is the person that was selling it owned an office in Clive. He still does. He's a building owner. I forgot what company. I want to say from the paperwork I'm seeing Edward Jones. He owns an Edward Jones office in Clive, Iowa, and he had this 4010 system installed, and all I got was the panel. All that stuff over there, that was from the Cary demolition that I got that panel from. So all I got is the panel, but basically, I guess Iowa has some really interesting fire codes. At least some of their towns have some really weird fire codes. He said he spent, like, when they got this system new, it was originally like $10,000. I don't know if that was the panel or the whole system, but it's Simplex, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just the panel. But he claimed it was like $10,000 to have put in, and then he recently, something prompted them to recently look at the local fire codes, and they realized they didn't even need the fire alarm system, so they just had the thing taken out. Very weird story, but he ended up putting this thing onto Facebook Marketplace, and I came along and drove 5 flipping hours away from my home here in West Chicagoland to pick this panel up. Now, I'll just go ahead and show you guys this panel. There's really nothing much to it, just like these two. It's got a dress panel, which is very nice. All the information on the door. And inside here, it's a little different. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, and as you guys can see, I haven't even removed all the wires yet. I'm not testing it tonight, but I just got done basically doing a factory reset on it because the level 4 access code on this was not default. It was custom programmed, and I tried the method that I knew to crack the code on the 4005. That worked for the 4005. It did not work for this one, just the way they custom programmed it. So I just did a factory reset on it, cleared out the few devices that were in there, and all it has right now is system time and date, extra N2 card. It's got 2 signal circuit troubles, 2 NAC troubles because there are no resistors on those NACs, battery, and that's about it. So, interestingly, this panel it's got a DACT card. I think it's a DACT card. It's a little bit different, though. It had 2 Ethernet/phone line cables plugged into those jacks right up there, if you guys can see them. And this card was obviously in trouble. It was, I had before I cleared this thing out, it had a central station trouble because it obviously, once everything was unplugged, it couldn't contact the station that was monitoring it. But this is actually a different card, and as you guys can see, it plugs in down there and plugs into the motherboard up there, the SFIO board, I'm sorry. This is a different card. I believe both of these panels have DACT cards, but this one is different from what the other panels have. So it's kind of interesting. This panel actually came with batteries, which made it incredibly heavy, by the way. These are interstate batteries. I still have them, but I'm taking them to a battery recycling center very soon. The sides are actually bulging out, and I think when I went to the guy's house and he showed it to me, the panel was laying on its back with the batteries in it, so I don't know if the batteries, I don't think they're supposed to be like that. I don't think it's the style of the battery or anything. I could be wrong, though. I'm sure it's not good for them regardless to be turned over and everything like that. But I'm just taking these straight to a battery recycling center. I'm not even going to try with them. They're from 2013 anyway, so they're coming on like 9 years old, so they're not going to probably be dependable. But yeah, there it is. Simplex 4010 number 3. I don't know exactly what year this is from. I think some records I saw indicated it's from right around 2008, which is interesting because the one I just got from the Carry Demolition, that this one is a 2008 as well. Whereas I'm thinking this system might be a little bit older. This one looks to be a little newer, and overall, it's in very good shape, especially the front door. I noticed that with my old panel, which is obviously, this one came from an electrical surplus. This one is very beat up. This one is in good shape, but it's yellowed to an extent. And this was just installed in the front vestibule in a special needs, in a school for the special needs. And as you guys can see the color difference in the doors. So this one, out of all three of them, is definitely in the best shape. So I'm working on this right now. I'm just doing some kind of preliminary testing on it. And it was funny because the guy actually had this listed on eBay too. And my heart kind of sank because after my girlfriend and I picked this up, we drove to a local restaurant. It was actually a Perkins family restaurant, which had a very interesting fire alarm system that I just took note of. And I was sitting there showing her the prices that the outrageous prices that these panels usually go for on eBay. And the guy actually had this listed on eBay with shipping. So my heart kind of sank when I saw that we had driven 5 hours for something I could have just picked up on eBay. But it ended up being a very nice trip all in all. We stopped at a few other places, including the world's largest truck stop on I-80 on our way back to Illinois. So it was just a really fun trip. It was just a really fun day trip. We left early while it was dark, got to see the sunrise, got to see the sunset. It was really, even though it was behind us each time, but it was a really nice trip. And all in all, a very fun day. I do not regret the trip that we took. I might have regretted it a little bit if I had taken my older vehicle, but my girlfriend was so nice to volunteer for us to take her car out there and spend the day together. So I got a fully functioning 4010. Transformer's a little loud. I'm not sure if you guys can hear. She's got a little bit of a noisier transformer, but so far everything checks out with it. Doesn't seem to be anything majorly wrong with it. And like I said, today I'm not telling you guys why I bought this panel. I'm still, for those of you who saw the post like a month ago on the Fire Alarm Enthusiast page on Facebook, I know some of you might be a little frustrated and disappointed. I'm still not telling you what is going on here, but I plan on making that announcement hopefully either tomorrow or in the next few days if I'm not able to get to it tomorrow, because guys, I have a big announcement, and it's something, I don't think it's something that anyone would expect, but I do have plans for these 3 panels, or at least these 2. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, don't go away. Like I said, I've got something really big coming up that nobody is going to want to miss. So thanks for watching, and have a good night.